Yes, good morning, students. For today, we are going to study English grammar to some extent. 1 to 7, read each sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical or idiomatic error in it. The error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. The alphabet corresponding to the part is your answer. If there is no answer, the answer is 5. Ignore errors of punctuation if any. The robber was caught after she has disposed of the stolen goods. The robber was caught is related to the past. So the next part must be in the past. So here has, instead of has, it should be had. So it should be had. So where is the error? Error is in B part. Why? Because the first part is in the past. So automatically we have to keep the second part is also in the past. Then Sheila has never spoken a word against her master. That is a proof of her loyalty. Sheila has never spoken a word against her master. Here, that, who, whom, whose, which, what, that. These 6 words are relative pronouns. Who, whom, whose refers to the persons, which, what, that refers to the other than person. Here, master is living object, so we are not supposed to use this. We have to use who. We have to use who is a proof, or our master, who is a proof, or if you are going to use more particular, it is also wrong. You may use which. See, Sheila has never spoken a word against her master. Sheila, ఆ మాస్టర్ గురించి ఒక మాట మాట్లాడలేదు. విచ్ ఈజ్ ఎ ప్రూఫ్, దట్ ఈజ్ ఎ ప్రూఫ్ కాదు, విచ్ ఈజ్ ఎ ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ లాయల్టీ. బట్ మనం గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సింది హూ, హూమ్, హూజ్. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రెఫర్ టు ది లివింగ్ బీయింగ్స్. Which, what, that, we are going to refer to the non-living beings. So here, either related to the related pronoun, instead of that we have to use which. Then all attempts of Suresh are daring, but this one is certainly the more daring. Certainly the more daring. Generally, all attempts of Suresh are daring, but this one is certainly. See, we are giving the superlative power. So for superlative power, we have to use most. We won't use more. So then, where is the error? Error is in C part. Error is in D part or C part? D part. Here, error is also in D part. Then, fourth one, Shamira says, it is better to stay at college. Shamira says, it is better to stay at college than to walk in the street. When there erupts a communal riot in the town. Samira says, it is better to stay at college than to walk in the street. కొన్ని పదాలు ఉన్నాయి మనకు ఇంగ్లీష్లో. బిడ్, వాచ్, సీ, లెట్, మేక్, హెల్ప్, బెటర్, హ్యాడ్ బెటర్, ఎక్సెప్ట్, సేవ్, బట్, దేర్. ఈ పదాల తర్వాత we have to use bare infinitive. Here than comes, so we won't use to. So where is there the error is in B part. See, there are certain words you have to keep in your mind. Bid, B-I-D, bid, watch, bid, watch, see, let, make, help, hear, better, had better, accept, save, but, then. bid, watch, see, let, make, help, hear, better, had better, accept, save, but, there. These words we are going to trace in verb chapter. After these verbs, we won't use any preposition. So we have to use the bare infinitive. So between than and walk, you have to delete two. So error related to this. So where is the error? Error is in B part. So as far as the first sentence is concerned, here past is followed by past, had, disposed. So past is followed by past perfect. Instead of has, we have to use had. Second sentence is concerned, here error related to the relative pronoun. Edaite adi. So which ane you had. Then third sentence, here it is in the superlative degree. So the is there. Before we won't use the before more. So we have to change that more to most. And here fourth one is related to the verb. When you are going to trace the words like bid, watch, see, let, make, help, hear, better, had better, accept, save, but, there. After these words, we want to use to infinitive. Then fifth one. Then fifth, sixth, seventh. Fifth one. Where else did you go besides the school? Ritika asked her son. Where did you go? Here, if you are going to read, it is an interrogative sentence. Where did you go? No need to go for other word, that is else. This you have to delete. So where is the origin? First part. Where did you go besides the school? Ritika asked her son. Then no sooner was the agitation in Madhya Pradesh silenced, the anti-stealing protest in Delhi erupted. Generally, no sooner is followed by than. We correlated conjunctions antam. Hardly, barely, rarely, scarcely are followed by when. No sooner is followed by than. So no sooner was the agitation in Madhya Pradesh silenced than the, here you have to use than the stealing protest in Delhi erupted. Anti-stealing protest in Delhi erupted. Erupted means originated. So where is the error? Error is in C part. Then seventh one, an unprecedented brawl was broken out. An unprecedented brawl was broken out in the spot of the restaurant. Mari was broken out. Break, broke, broken. Break, broke, broken. No need to go for broken. Just you have to use broke. So, an unprecedented brawl. Brawl means noisy quarrel. Noisy, noisy quarrel. Quarrel. An unprecedented brawl was broke out in this part of the restaurant. So, where is there a region? B part. Here, fifth sentence related to the readable context. Where did you go? It is the interrogative sentence. No need to go for else. Sixth sentence, it is related to the correlative conjunction. No sooner is followed by than. Seventh sentence, it is related to the usage of the verb form. Break, broke, broken out. So no need to go for broken. So just you are going to say an unprecedented, unexpected. Unprecedented means unexpected brawl. Brawl means noisy quarrel was broke out in this part of the restaurant. See, yesterday also I told you, these 7 questions we have to crack within 3 to 4 minutes. Then next, this is close test. British entrepreneur Johnston Unsworth, who has dash interest, who has, here has is there. After has, what you have to use? Third form of the verb. So in case of this close test, so in one monitor you may have the questionnaire, in another monitor you are going to have the answers. It is a big problem. So we may skip afterwards, so we may see. Then this is related to the rearrangement of the sentence. Rearrangement of the sentences 13 to 17. Rearrange the following 6 sentences A, B, C, D, E and F in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph and then answer the questions given below. Yes. Here you are given with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. So please try to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the horizontal way. Now, no one comes forward but a beggar claims he is the Swarupa. The king rolls out an exhaustive list of situations that cause him real anxiety. In fact, he tells the king's servants that he is Paramasukha Swarupa. The beggar merely says that the sorrow is because the king sees all these as his own, when in reality his real self does not own any of these. He is taken to the king and he reiterates his stance. When asked why and how, he says so. He wishes to ask the king one question, which is what makes the king think that he is full of sorrow. A king wishes to know if there is any person in the kingdom who is free of sorrow. See here, this is a small story. See here, no one comes forward but a beggar. The king rolls out an exhaustive list of situations. In fact, he tells the king, we don't know him. The beggar merely says that the sorrow is, he is taken, we don't know who is he, a king. See here, if you are going to read all these things, all these sentences, generally we are going to give the preference to the a king or the king. First we are going to say a king, then we are going to say the king. So definitely, automatically, under 1 what you have to write? F. After 1 what you have to write? F. So a king wishes to know if there is any person in the kingdom who is free of sorrow. ఈ నా రాజ్యంలో ఎవడైనా దుఃఖం లేని వాడు ఉన్నాడా, ఎవడైనా ఉంటే రమ్మని చెప్పారు. సో నో వన్ కమ్స్ ఫార్వర్డ్, ఎవడు రాలేదు కాబట్టి ఏ. నో వన్ కమ్స్ ఫార్వర్డ్ బట్ ఏ బెగ్గర్ క్లైమ్స్ ఈ సుఖ స్వరూప. ఎవరు రాలేదు కానీ బెగ్గర్ మాత్రం వచ్చాడు. ఎస్, నేను ఉన్నాను అని చెప్పి. సో ఎవడైతే వాడు చెప్పాడు. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ ఈ టెల్స్ ద కింగ్ సర్వెంట్స్. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ నిజానికి అతను అదే విషయం మరీ చెప్పాడు. ఎవరికి? కింగ్ సర్వెంట్స్కు. సో ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ ఈ టెల్స్ ద కింగ్ సర్వెంట్స్ దట్ ఈజ్ పరమసుఖ స్వరూప. మరి ఎప్పుడైతే అది చెప్తాడో ఆటోమేటికలీ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు బి టేకన్ టు ది కోర్ట్. సో హీ ఈజ్ టేకన్ టు ది కోర్ట్. తీసుకొని వచ్చారు టు ద కోర్ట్, టు ద కింగ్. అండ్ ఈ రీట్రేట్స్ మీన్స్ సేయింగ్ అగైన్ అండ్ అగైన్. అదే చెప్తున్నాడు. ఏమని? ఈ స్టాండ్స్ వర్డ్. స్టాండ్స్ మీన్స్ అదే వర్డ్ చెప్తున్నాడు వాడు. వెన్ ఆస్క్డ్ వై అండ్ హౌ ఈ సేస్ సో. నువ్వు ఎలా, ఏ విధంగా ఆ మాట చెప్పగలుగుతున్నావు అడిగినప్పుడు ఈ విషెస్ టు ఆస్క్ ది కింగ్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్. అప్పుడు వాడు బెగ్గరు రాజును, అయ్యా నేను నిన్ను క్వశ్చన్ అడగాలనుకుంటున్నాను అన్నాడు. విచ్ ఈజ్ వాట్ మేక్స్ ద కింగ్ థింక్ దట్ ఈజ్ ఫుల్ ఆఫ్ సారో. ఏంటికి నేను విచారంగా ఉండాలని అనుకుంటున్నాను అని అడిగాడు. సో దెన్ ద కింగ్ రోల్స్ అవుట్ అన్ ఎగ్జాస్టివ్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ దట్ కాజ్ హిమ్ రియల్ యాంగ్జైటీ. అప్పుడు రాజు కొన్ని కారణాలను చూపించాడు, లిస్టు పెట్టాడు. ఈ కారణాల వల్ల నేను చాలా ఆందోళనగా ఉన్నాను అని చెప్పాడు. అప్పుడు బెగ్గర్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు? ద బెగ్గర్ మియర్లీ సేస్, ఆన్సర్ ఇస్తున్నాడు, దట్ ద సారో ఈజ్ బికాస్ ద కింగ్ సీస్ ఆల్ దీస్ యాజ్ హిజ్ ఓన్. నీకు ఇవన్నీ నావేని అనుకుంటున్నావు, ఈ రాజ్యము, అట్లాగే రాజ్యంలో ఉన్నటువంటి రాజధాని, రాణి అండ్ ప్రజలు, ఆస్తులు, ఇవన్నీ నావే అనుకుంటున్నావు, ఓన్. వెన్ ఇన్ రియాలిటీ ఈజ్ రియల్ సెల్ఫ్ డస్ నాట్ ఓన్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ దీస్. ఇవన్నీ నీవి కాదు. అట్లా అనుకుంటే నువ్వు కూడా నాలాగానే సంతోషంగా ఉండగలుగుతావు అని చెప్పి బెగ్గరు కింగ్కి రిప్లై ఇచ్చాడు. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఆర్డర్ ఏంటి మరి? యాక్చువల్గా మనకు ది కింగ్తో స్టార్ట్ కాకూడదు, ఏ కింగ్ రావాలి. ది కింగ్, ఏ కింగ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ముందు ఏ కింగ్ ఒకనొక, ఆ తర్వాత ఆ పర్టికులర్ కింగ్ అని రావాలి. కాబట్టి వీ హ్యావ్ టు స్టార్ట్ విత్ ఏ. ఎవరైనా దుఃఖం లేని వాడు ఉన్నాడా అని చెప్పినప్పుడు నేను ఉన్నానని ఒకడు అన్నాడు. ముందు ఎవరు రాలేదు, తర్వాత ఒకడు అన్నాడు, ఎవడు? బెగ్గరు. సో వాడిని ఏం చేశారు? ఆ తర్వాత వాడిని కింగ్డమ్కి తీసుకొచ్చాడు. ఆ తర్వాత రాజు అడిగినప్పుడు వాడు రిప్లై ఈ విధంగా ఇచ్చాడు. కాబట్టి FACEBD, దిస్ ఈజ్ ది ఆర్డర్. Then next one is 18 to 22. In each of the questions given below, a sentence is given with 3 words in bold. choose the option which gives the correct sequence of these words to make the sentence grammatically and contextually correct. This is nothing but the interchange of the words. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో ఎక్కువగా ప్రిలిమ్స్కు అది ఐబీపీఎస్ క్లర్కల్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ కానీ, పిఓ ప్రిలిమ్స్ కానీ, ఎస్బీఐ క్లర్కల్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ కానీ, ఎస్బీఐ పిఓ ప్రిలిమ్స్ కానీ, ఎక్కువగా ఆర్బీఐ క్లర్కల్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ కానీ అన్నిటికీ ప్రిలిమ్స్లో ఇది ఎక్కువగా అడుగుతున్నారు. వర్డ్స్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేయమంటున్నారు, అట్లాగే కొన్ని వర్డ్స్ స్వాపింగ్ చేయమంటారు, లేదా కొన్ని ఫ్రేజెసే ఇచ్చి ఫ్రేజెస్ని రీఅరేంజ్ చేయమని చెప్పి అడుగుతూ ఉన్నారు. అందుకని నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నానంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ద జనరల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఫర్ ఆల్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్. సో ద కార్ డ్రోవ్ డౌన్, paused at the stop sign and then slowed up when the coast was clear. When the coast was clear. The coast, what is the noun? A and the. After article A and the we have to use noun. Here coast is noun. Here it is verb. Here drove అనేది verb. కాబట్టి ది తర్వాత ఏం రావాలి? నౌనే రావాలి. అంటే కోస్ట్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్. సో సీని మనం డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకూడదు. సి మస్ట్ బి ఇన్ ఇట్స్ ఓన్ ప్లేస్. అప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా విచ్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్? బిఏసి. సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్. No need to read the sentence also. But no rearrangement required. So definitely you please try to read. Come on. The car slowed down. Car నిదానమైనప్పుడు. Paused at the stop sign. Paused అంటే ఏంటి? Stopped. And then drove off when the coast was clear. స్టాప్ అయింది, కోస్ట్ క్లియర్ అయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ తిరిగి వెళ్ళిపోయింది. కాబట్టి డెఫినెట్లీ ఏబి మస్ట్ బి ఇంటర్చేంజ్. సో బిఏసి ఇస్ ది కరెక్ట్ ఆర్డర్. Then go to the 19th one. The huge billboard displayed an ad for a local flower shop, banquets of pictures of the florist best showing. The florist best dash. The florist. Generally, florist, it is a possessive case. After possessive case, we have to use noun. See here, sowing is not a noun. So you have to search for noun. Only one noun is there. That is bouquets. So bouquet is group of flowers. Definitely you have to get B to the C place. So ended with B. Ended with B means first one may be, third one may be. First one may be, third one may be. First one may be, third one may be. It should be ended with buckets. Best buckets. That is best adjective buckets noun. Then we have to think of AC. The huge billboard. Billboard is noun. Billboard is noun. And huge is adjective. It is okay. You are not supposed to disturb A. So definitely ACB. First one is the answer. Then 20th. Not many habitat in the desert, but there were a few that were able to grow in such a dry existed. In such a dry existed. What is a dry? A kind of, a sort of, a type of, a manner of. Dry, what is dry? Adjective. After that, what you have to use? Noun. But existed is verb. So definitely a few, where a few is correct. So you are not supposed to change B. B must be in its own place. Only one option is there. It must be 4. Then we can exchange not many plants existed. Not many plants existed in the desert, but there were a few that were able to grow in such a dry habitat. So CBA. Choice 4 is the answer. Then 21. The singer's powerful voice. Just now I told you. What is singer's possessive case? After possessive case, we have to use noun. If it is a noun, before that, what you have to use? Adjective. Here, voice is noun. Powerful adjective. So, as far as the sentence is concerned, A should be in the A place. It is correct. Voice, what? Impressed the judges. Impressed the judges. So, a singer's powerful voice impressed the judges, earning her rewards for her performance. Here A, C, B. It is in the proper order. No rearrangement is required. To confuse you, ACB is given. already ACB is in order, no need to rearrange. So no rearrangement is required. Then choice 5. Then 22. Payton has enjoyed buildings, things, sculptures. He was a little boy, and since creates still from time to time. Creates what? Create sculptures. Create what? Create sculptures. So A must come at the C place. So if you are going to observe, which one is correct? Fourth one is correct. Then observe, Python has enjoyed building things since he was a little boy. Chinnappat nunchi, since he was a little boy, and still creates what? Sculptures from time to time. Automatically, which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. Then, now we are going to see reading comprehension. See, I will do one thing here. For first one options, I am going to write here so that you are going to have some clarification. Disclose. B is evinced. C, withheld. Then fourth one, swindled. SWINDLED. Then here options: A, panacea, PANACEA. B, links. C, superiority, SUPERIORITY. Then D, consortium, CONSORTIUM, consortium. Then here 11th one, sorry, 8th one, this is for 8th one, and this is for 9th one. For 8th one, I may write 8th one, this is 8th one, then 9th one, then 10th one, I may write here 10th one. A, durable, DURABLE. B, swift, SWIFT. C, universified, D, diversified. Then this is 10th one is over, Nana. Then 11th one. A, engage. B, rejecting. C, foresee, FORESE. D, deceive, DECIVE. E, you may assume as none of these. For all cases, E means none of these. Then 12th one, A, uncovered. B, unconfirmed. C, wearing. Then D, stepped, STEPPED. Now we are going to see what is what. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words to make a grammatically correct and contextually meaningful sentence. Okay, Nana? British entrepreneur Jason Unsworth, who has dash interest in investing in the now grounded Jet Airways. British entrepreneur Jason Unsworth, who has disclosed, who has evinced, who has withheld, who has swindled. మరి ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? హ్యాస్ తర్వాత ఏం రావాలి? థర్డ్ ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ ది వర్బ్. డిస్క్లోజ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ రూల్డ్ అవుట్. ఎవిన్స్డ్ మే, Then withheld means keep it aside. Then swindled means having different opinions. But here he is having stable interest, so definitely you have to use evinced. So British entrepreneur Jason Answorth, who has evinced interest. Evinced means uncontrolled. Evinced means uncontrolled interest in investing in the new grounded jet airways. వాడికి అంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది అందులో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయాలని. Has claimed that the lenders dash leader State Bank of India has claimed that the lenders dash leader Panacea Links Superiority Consortium. Leader State Bank of India has asked him to formally submit a bid for the airline. Lenders dash leader. What is leader? Noun. మరి లీడర్ నౌన్ అయినప్పుడు దానికి ఏం రావాలి? మాడిఫైయర్ అడ్జెక్టివ్ రావాలి. హియర్ పెనాసియా మీన్స్ క్యూర్ ఫర్ ఆల్. Panacea is cure for all. Then links, it is a noun. Superiority ended with Y, it is a noun. Consortium means group. So leaders, consortium leader, State Bank of India. So who is the leader of the consortium? Consortium means group of borrowers, a group of lenders. They are going to lend the money. Who is the leader for that? State Bank. So consortium means group, a group. Consortium means group. Other word, bevy. What is the meaning? Bevy, B-E-V-Y, bevy, group of lenders. Then go to the 10th one. Unworth, 10th one. Unworth is the chief executive officer. Unsworth is the chief executive officer at Atmosphere Intercontinental Airlines, a startup he founded 4 years ago. Unsworth is the chief executive officer, CEO. He founded Atmosphere Intercontinental Airlines. అనే దాన్ని అతను ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేశాడు. And Twitter account. A 10th one. A durable account. A swift account. A universified account. A diversified account. Of Unsworth said that the state and SBI has confirmed that he can still submit a bid for the airline. మరి ఇక్కడ Twitter account. Twitter account అనే noun. It's modifier. A durable Twitter account. Swift Twitter account. A universified, diversified. See, to get the loan, he has to submit some account. He has to submit some, but diversified is going to give the negative meaning. Swift account, durable account, though they are adjectives, but they are not suitable in the readable context. Then which one is correct? Universified Twitter account of Unsworth said that the state and SBI has confirmed that he can still submit a bid for the airline. Then you have to go for 11th one. The development comes days after the British entrepreneur evinced interest. See, if you read the rest of the paragraphs, again you are going to get the clue, evinced. So we used in the first one. The development comes days after the British entrepreneur. Who is the British entrepreneur? Jason Answorth. The development comes days after the British entrepreneur evinced interest in investing in jet airways. See, by reading this para, we are going to get the clue for the 8th question. Last month, Jet had advised the British entrepreneur to formally dash in the matter. After two, what we have to use? We have to use the first form of the verb. To engage, to rejecting. Here, it is not verb, it is adjective. Deceive, it is the negative meaning. To engage or to pursue. Here, which word is going to accept the preposition in engage? So you have to use engage. See, in case of the fill in the blanks, in case of closed test, you have to move as per the word order. Second clue, tone of the line. Third one is skipping. If you are not in a position to get the answer either from the word order or from the tone of the lines, What you have to do? You are not in a position to understand. You have to skip. You are not supposed to make an attempt. If you are going to make a blind attempt, automatically you are going to be fined with the negative marks. Be aware of that. Then last, Nana, in its reply, in its reply, in its reply, Jet Airways had said, please note that A or an email communication. An email communication. ఏమంటున్నాడు? Uncovered communication, unconfirmed communication, varying communication, stepped communication. Here what is communication? Ended with N. It is noun. Its modifier is adjective. But A bar an, it may be, that adjective may be started with A, that is vowel, or it may be started with, if it is consonant with, started with consonant, we have to use A. If it is started with vowel, we have to go for an. So please note that a email uncommunication was received, uncovered or unconfirmed. The mail confirmation is going to be said. It is going to be confirmed or it is going to be unconfirmed. So here suitable word is not uncovered, not stepped, not we. So definitely it should be unconfirmed. Sometimes any word ended with ed may be treated as verb or may be treated as adjective. Here it is ended with ed. You are not supposed to get confusion. Here it is used as adjective. So British entrepreneur Johnson Unsworth, who has evinced interest in investing in the now grounded Jet Airways, has claimed that the lenders consortium leader State Bank of India has asked him to formally submit a bid for the airline. Unsworth is the chief executive officer at Atmosphere International Airlines, a startup he founded 4 years ago. A universified Twitter account of Unsworth said that the state-run SBI has confirmed that he can still submit a bid for the airline. The development comes days after the British entrepreneur evinced interest in investing in Jet Airways. Last month, Jet had advised the British entrepreneur to formally engage is a word followed by the position in the matter through the ongoing bidding process. The airline revealed its advice to Unsworth after domestic stock exchanges sought clarification from the temporarily grounded airline regarding a report which cited a British entrepreneur's offer to take control of the cash-strapped airline. In its reply, Jet Airways had said, please note that an unconfirmed email communication was received by the company and the sender has been advised to formally engage with SBI Caps Limited, which is leading the bidding process under the resolution plan initiated by the consortium. Again, if you read the rest of the paragraphs, you are going to get the clue. Consortium, leaders consortium of domestic lenders led by the State Bank of India. At present, the domestic lenders of the temporarily grounded airline have called for binding bids from potential investors by May 10 to sell a sizable stake in the company. See, like this, my dear children, you please note, you please try to see. You are going to be given with 30 questions. So you please try to observe. So in this paper, 1 to 7 correction of sentences. These 7 you have to make it as correct. Then within at least 4 minutes. Then next one is 8 to 12 closed test. Here you are given with 5 questions. 5 questions. You have to finish this with at least within 3 minutes. Then you are given with 13 to 17 rearrangement. See, here you are given with 5 questions. You have to finish within 3 minutes. Then 18 to 22. This is swapping of the words. Here you are given with swapping. 5 questions. So you have to finish with 3 minutes. Here 22. Then here 6, 10, 13. 13 minutes. Now, here you are left with 8 questions or C, left with 7 minutes. In this paper, at least you have to get minimum 18 out of 30. In such a way, you have to do. First of all, you have to give the importance to the grammar part. Correction of sentences. Then, next, swapping of words. Then, rearrangement. Then, close test. Then, afterwards, you have to move to the reading comprehension. So, as soon as you are going to be in your examination before the monitor, first of all, you have to pursue what type of questions you are being asked in the examination. Then, within a fraction of minute, you have to decide what things you have to make an attempt, what things you have to keep aside. If you may have a smart plan, then only you are going to get the required marks. Okay? Tomorrow, once again, we are going to meet for the rest of the papers. Wish you all the best.